We have lots of crazy conversations, but this time you're invited. You're listening to your favorite mother-daughter duo, the Crozier Girls.
Yeah, because, we're up at Big Canoe, and so I am Dad has bought a hobby laptop. And so, like,
I have one of those.
yeah, a hobby laptop, right? Because, you can't use your work laptop to, like,
record a podcast, right?
Right. So, anyway, Dad and Micah have this project they're working on, whatever, and so they needed a hobby laptop. And anyway, and so, every time we try to use my Mac to record the podcast, it always cuts us off 15 minutes in. So I was like, I'm not even gonna try to do that.
Oh, yeah. No.
So, anyway, so I'm using the hobby laptop and I'm using my airplane noise canceling, really good earbuds.
Nice.
And that mic. So hopefully it works.
I feel like before this, Dad's hobby laptop was his iPad because he did everything on his iPad.
Right. Yes. But, the older you get, it's not as easy to use iPads and stuff. So you kind of need. And Micah didn't have a laptop. And so now they have this hobby laptop. Would you like
Are they
to
like sharing it?
Yeah. Do you want to know what the brand is?
Sure. What are you
Osta.
pointing at?
I'm looking at the back of it.
Oh.
Austa. A-U-U.
How cheap was this laptop?
It was real cheap. A-U-U-S-D-A. Austa.
It's a great brand.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, anyway. Okay. So guess what has settled in up here at Big Canoe? One of Dad's favorite things. Weather related.
Snow?
No.
I know it's August, but that's his favorite thing.
A wedge.
I don't know what that is, Mom.
Rebekah, he talks about it's a wedge.
I've never heard him say that.
Oh my gosh. Yes, you have. You're just not remembering. A wedge has settled in.
What does that mean?
It's where cold. I gotta turn you down. You're so loud. Apparently. It's where like some cold weather moves in, cool weather moves in, and kind of settles in our area when it's unseasonable. So it's in the 60s up here.
Wow, that's great.
It's delightful.
Why is that called a wedge though? Like what?
I don't know. You'd have to ask your dad. It's a weather word. It's his favorite. I can't believe you. I'm highly, highly disappointed that you are not remembering Dad.
I'm sorry.
A wedge is coming. A wedge has settled in. It's happening because of the wedge. It's a thing. It's a whole thing. I don't know.
I think you're making this up. I think you're gaslighting me.
I'm not making it up.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not making it up. We could get Dad to come down and tell us about it. But
okay. Well, I was going to tell you, the weather's been cooler here all week, so maybe it'll stay for next week.
Yeah, well, Dad looked that up this morning, and alas, it's projecting like upper 80s for next week.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So that's a bummer.
That's poopy.
Yeah, it's real poopy. So, what you been up to?
Well, I went on a hike this morning. It was very nice, and I took a Bolt to get up to where the hike starts because the public transportation doesn't even like really go up there. Like it would have taken me like an hour and a half to make it up there without that. So I was like, you know what? I'll cough up the money. But yeah, so I hiked up to this castle that overlooks Zagreb, and it was a really good hike. It was like very strenuous, like very, very steep. And also the funny thing is, like, I feel like most trails around where we're from in Georgia are pretty, usually pretty well marked, and like people keep them up, like there's a guy who goes, clears them out, whatever. There were so many times on this trail that I was like, I don't know where to go. It looks like the trail stops, but then you like crest over a hill and the trail keeps going, but it's like not cleared out at all. I was like, am I on a trail? And then there was like parts of it that were very, very trail, very cleared out. But
were there other people on the trail?
Oh yeah, plenty. Yeah,
okay.
It's a very popular place to hike, but especially the castle, because you can like drive up to the castle too.
Okay.
But I wanted to hike.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah. But it just was funny. I was like, no one has cleared out this trail in a long time.
Funny. Yeah, the trails usually, well, up at Big Canoe, there's a trail committee, the Big Canoe Trail Committee, and
Right.
it's their mission, especially after a big storm. They go check all the trails, make sure there's no trees down or that. So they do keep them up here very well marked. But I feel like when you guys hiked the App Trail, you and the boys, and went and camped,
It was very well
it was
marked.
cleared? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said there was one part of it that was not, but
Oh, I don't remember.
maybe not. Okay.
I
I
remember
must
it being
not.
pretty good.
Good.
They must have a trail committee too.
Well, I mean, the App Trail's a big deal. So,
No, I know.
okay. So that's what you did this morning.
Yep. How's it been up at Big Canoe?
It's good. It's good. I think Claire and the girls just got here. But I haven't seen them yet because, I'm down here where it's quiet so that we can record the podcast. So.
Oh, I didn't even notice you weren't in your bedroom.
No, because,
In
Pop
my
and
head you were
Gaga.
in your bedroom.
Yep. No, we're in the little one down below
Okay.
because Pop and Gaga use ours when they're here. So you don't want
Yeah.
Pop. I don't want Pop going up and down the stairs.
Oh yeah. I trip on those stairs. They're a
I
little
know.
scary.
They're steep.
I get lost on those stairs. I'm like, I don't remember which set I'm on. Where am I going to end up in the house?
There's 4 staircases in this house, so it does get kind of crazy. So,
Yeah, it does.
anyway. But yeah, so I'm just down here and looking out at the trees. It's very foggy, very like rainy. It's just the
It's
perfect
the
day.
wedge.
It's the wedge.
It's the perfect wedge.
It is. It's the wedge. It's the perfect day to be up here and just be inside. Do you know where the boys are?
No. Should
They're-
I?
Well, they're at the beach club. So they're probably the only ones down there.
Oh my gosh.
And they're down there. They wanted to go throw the frisbee. And it's like the perfect day for them because they don't have to put on sunscreen. Make any sense. So,
Well,
anyway.
that's exciting for them.
Yes.
Well, I wanted to say to everyone who listened to the last episode, I have been corrected, and I know that a stop sign is not a Pentagon. I don't know why I thought it was. I just in my heart knew you were wrong, and that was the first shape that came to mind. But I was wrong, and I take full responsibility for my wrongness, and I'm really sorry. I apologize to the Academy. I'm so sorry. So,
and I'm waiting for one more comment. Mom, you were.
Yeah, but I don't want to say that one. So,
okay.
I'm just kidding, Mom. You were right.
Yes. But the funny thing is, I was like, it's an octagon. And you were like, no, it's a pentagon. I was like, okay.
So that just goes to show you will believe anything I say. So really, we're both kind of in the wrong here.
Yes, that's funny. Dad told me, who all texted you? You got quite a few messages about that one.
Just 2. One of them was Dad.
Okay.
The other was, I think it was Michelle Harmon who texted me.
Also, Aunt Erin said she's left us some comments, but I haven't seen the comments. So I don't know where these comments are going. I don't know if we need to go to like
on Spotify, or where does she listen?
No, I don't know where she listens, but you
Spotify.
Go to Buzzsprout too. She said it wasn't Spotify. So
I don't think they would show up on Buzzsprout.
Yeah, because Buzzsprout is where it takes you. If you hit comment, that's where it takes you. Oh. I don't know. I'm confused about the comments on this little hobby of ours.
Wait.
So we do need to figure that out. So.
Well, I want to figure it out. Let me see if.
The other thing we need to tell the listeners is
she's left them on. Okay, here's one comment from Erin on Apple Podcasts.
Okay. So see, I think we have to go to the individual platforms to check all these comments.
That's what I thought. And guys, we don't have the time for that. So if you really want us to see something, just text us.
But we've told people to comment. And so they're
I know, but okay, I just realized this week, so I apologize to anyone who's been like, why is the Crozier Girls Instagram not answering me? But because we're a public business account, and if we don't follow you and you DM us, I have to like go to DM request to see it. So it doesn't just like pop up on the general message thing. So I saw the other
Oh,
day,
okay.
it's like a tiny notification. It's like not helpful. And I was like, oh, you have 3 requests. And I was like, what? And it was like requests to message you. And it was
receive a DM.
several people, yeah, had messaged us. And I was like, I am so sorry. So sorry if you've gotten belated. Clearly we're great at keeping up with this.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's a problem. So if you want to comment, we love the comments.
We do.
It gives us so much life, and we love the interaction of our very committed listeners. So the best way to comment, if you want to comment, is to send us a text message if you have our phone numbers. If you do not, go to our personal social media pages and send us a DM, and we will get it.
You can DM the Crozier Girls Instagram. Now that I'm aware, I'll like check it.
Okay. Good to know.
I just wasn't aware before.
Okay,
So,
good to know.
yeah.
We also hit
Well,
a pretty big milestone this week. Our podcast. We did. We have hit 1,000 downloads.
That's crazy.
Pretty good. I know. So thank you everyone. Let's see how many episodes. This will be episode 14.
Yeah.
And
14?
so
yeah,
in 13 episodes we've gotten 1,000 downloads. I think that's pretty good. And I also realized downloads are not the same as listens. We've gotten a lot more than 1,000 listens, but just people aren't downloading it. And so, yeah. So anyway,
that's true. It's exciting.
It
Should I
is.
read Aunt Erin's comment
I think so.
to make
'cause I
up
don't
for the
remember.
fact that it was from July 26th? It's not that long ago.
And you haven't acknowledged it. Yeah, let's read it. I don't remember what it was about.
Okay. She said, I love, in all caps, the Yuka app. And yes, I do still sleep with my blanket. When I had Colton, I took it to the hospital with me, and the nurse was so funny. She thought it was so sweet that I was going to give my baby my blanket. And I told her she was crazy and that it was my blanket. He can get his own. That's so funny.
So good. So good. It's like, no, newborn baby. Hands off my blanket. Don't touch my blanket.
No, I'm so sorry. This is my blanket that I need to comfort me while I give birth. My baby is not touching it.
So good.
Oh my gosh.
That's so good. That's right. That's a great comment. That's a
Yeah.
great comment. Any other comments that we've missed that need to be discussed, or is that pretty much it?
Well, I did get one. I got a question on the Instagram, or maybe this was my private Instagram. I don't remember. But one of your friends told me I need to ask you about the poop tracker app.
Okay, I was going to ask you about the poop. It's called the poop map. I was going to ask you if you knew what this was.
No.
A
What is
poop
this?
map. I have just heard about this. These
Yeah.
children these days, these kids are tracking where they poop. And
Like where in the world? Like what location?
Yes. And they mark it on this app, which is like it's on a poop map. And they follow each other. It's like a form of social media where they can see.
Serious? What?
Yes. It's wild. It blew my mind. I said no, absolutely not. I am not getting on that bandwagon. Nope.
Oh my goodness. Okay, here are my thoughts. I will not be downloading this. Like, I don't want to see this or have people know where I poop. However, maybe this is good because let's stop being embarrassed in public restrooms and we have to poop. Don't be embarrassed. Like, everyone poops. Pooping is normal. So maybe this app is normalizing pooping for the younger generation.
I'm not embarrassed when I poop.
Well, lots of people are.
I think it
anomaly.
is weird. I don't feel like my friends need to know where I'm having a bowel movement.
Wait,
I
how
don't
did this
think-
come up in conversation? Were they asking you to join the app and follow them?
No, it was my friends aren't on it, but
Oh.
some of the younger generation, we were at the Harmons, a bunch of us were over there anyway, and all of the children there were discussing it. So some Lockhart girls were there talking about it, Heart Socks. Anyway, they're all talking about this app, and this poop tracker app. And one of the boys said, since when is it okay for girls to just post where they're pooping? He was like, I don't want
Girls and guys.
Well,
I'm sorry. Why just girls?
that's what I said, and he agreed with me. But anyway, he was like, I don't want to know where these girls are pooping. Anyway, so I was like, well, this is where we are. I don't know what it's
What
called.
if we
I don't have the app.
What if we get a joint account for the Grocery Girls?
we just post for both of us? That would be
It's like if you see it in Croatia, like it was probably me. If you see it in Georgia, it's probably mom.
It's called the Poop Map is the name of the app. Pin and
That's
track.
interesting.
Okay, I'm looking at it now. Let me read and see what it says about it. It's a small app that helps you log all the places you've pooped. By pressing the only real button available, drop the poop, you'll mark your location and be able to conquest your home, office, friends' houses, expand everywhere, and show your friends all these places I've pooped. It also enables you to share your poop locations with your friends. And it has a 4.8 stars with okay, well, this is impressive. 61,000 reviews.
Wow.
Anyway,
That's so funny.
I will not be getting on that train. So
No, me neither. However, does McKinney have this app? Because I feel like he would.
I don't think he knew about it. Micah knew about it because he heard about it from someone else. One of
Okay,
these.
so it's like the youngins, like me and it's like the high school and younger crowd.
I
maybe.
think it's younger than than McKinney.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think McKinney. So
That's so funny.
although it says the age is 17 plus, but I have no idea. So anyway, I feel like we've spent enough time talking about this, so
this was a longer conversation than I thought.
Let's move on to a different topic.
Well, I got a haircut this week.
Yes, and it looks so good.
It does. And my hair just curls so much better when it's shorter too. So it's just it feels so good. I was gonna bring up though to the podcast. There is nothing that I love more. That's a really big statement to make. So maybe that's kind of exaggerating. But I really, really love getting my hair washed. Like I could sit there all day long, just like rub my head and wash my hair all day long. Like, can I pay someone to do that for me? And this lady at this hair salon, I don't know if this is across all of Europe or this is just her. I mean, her hair wash was not for the tender-headed. Like it felt so good. Like she was going at it. And I was like, this is the best hair washing I've ever had. Leanne, I love you. You do a great job. But she was basically digging into my scalp. And I was like, yes, this is everything I've ever wanted.
That's amazing. It is one of the best things. I got my hair done this week, my hair cut. And Leanne, she does do a great job.
She does. Yes,
she does. There and so good. It's great. Well, that's good. Yeah, your hair looks good. I know you're a little bit nervous about just, someone new, but it looks great.
Yeah. I mean, I never even found a hair lady in Birmingham. Like I have gone to Leanne for the past, I don't know, like 12 years or something. And I have not had anyone else do it. Like when I was in school, I just would schedule it for her to cut my hair whenever I was home on the weekend or something. So yeah. And I was just nervous about the like language barrier because, you kind of want the person doing your hair to understand what you want. And she did not speak great English, but she got it. And I had pictures and she like knew exactly what I wanted. So it was good. Yeah.
Great. Good experience. I love that.
Yep.
Well, we are flying out on Wednesday. So this time next week, we will be there. That's kind of crazy. I'm not even home. So am I packed? No. Have I thought about packing? No. Anyway, but hopefully we'll firm up some plans while everybody's together today.
Okay.
figure out all the logistics.
Yay. I'm so excited.
Me too.
So excited to see y'all. And I was just telling a friend this week that my grandparents were coming, and she was like, that makes me want to cry. Like, that is so sweet that, like, your grandparents, who are older, and it's definitely going to be hard for them at times. Like, they want to come and see you and, like, spend that time with you and just invest in that. And I don't know how much of it is that they want to see me and how much of it is that they want to see Croatia, but I'll take it. I'm just kidding.
No, it's both. I mean, they cannot wait to get there and see. They just want to see you in your space, like they want to see your apartment and the places that you love. So
yeah, it'll be so good.
Yes, it will. Oh, quick update. I have a few more vanity plates to talk about.
Okay. How are you keeping note of this when you're probably driving when you see them? I just called her out, guys.
No, it's red lights. I wait till I get to a red light. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's safe.
A couple of them, Dad and I were in the car together. Two of them, Dad and I were in the car. Okay, so this one was MTG CHIC. Meeting chick. Dad's first thought was mortgage chick, because that's what he does.
He is the only one who would think
mortgage
that.
Chick. I thought meeting, but who likes meetings? Who would want their vanity plate
meeting
to be
chick?
Meeting chick.
I think it's more of like, I'm meeting chicks, not like meeting, like a work meeting, but more like I'm meeting all the chicks.
But then why wouldn't they put an S on the end?
Maybe they couldn't. Maybe that one's already taken.
Meeting chicks, and instead of now it's meeting chick. I'm so baffled why anyone would pay extra money for that particular vanity plate. The next one this one's really puzzling. So I'm really curious what our listeners think about this one. It's CRPG. CRPG. Like
crapping?
Celebrate Recovery PG version? Like, I don't know.
My thought was crapping.
Crapping? Oh my gosh, this is the poop episode.
I'm sorry.
Maybe. So that one's real puzzling to me.
Yeah, that one's weird. CRPG. Maybe it's like some initials.
Maybe. But again, if people can't figure it out that are riding behind your car,
yeah, like what's the point? Yeah, because also it's not like it's a conversation starter, because we can't ask them. We're behind you in the car.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the other one that Dad and I saw coming up here was, and this one does make sense, Dragnet. That was an old television show, DRAGNET, Dragnet. So that was the third one I've seen since last week. So Dragnet. All of our mature listeners will remember what Dragnet is. So
are you saying that I'm not mature just because I don't know that?
Hey, Dad just came in. We have a question for you. Rebecca has a question for you. You gonna ask him?
Wait, what was I gonna ask him?
About the weather?
Yeah. Well, what was my specific question?
Okay, he said he's playing. Come closer. You gotta get closer because this is. Okay. Hi.
Hello.
Wait, I don't. What am I asking him though?
About the wedge.
Oh, Dad, how's the weather?
An interesting question. Such a generic, how's the weather up there? How's the weather down there? How's the weather?
Oh, Rebecca, you need to ask him. Dad, please explain. Is Mom gaslighting me about the wedge?
Y'all talking about wedges?
Yeah, Dad, what is a wedge? What's a wedge?
It's a weather phenomenon in northeast Georgia where cold air gets trapped up against the Appalachian Mountains and filters down into Atlanta, and it makes the weather cooler than normal, especially if we get a rare one like this in the summer. It's also called CAD, cold air damming, CAD. That's what the meteorologists call it.
That would be a great vanity plate. CAD.
Only the meteorologists would get it.
Wait,
why is it called wedge?
Because it wedges in. The cold air is very shallow and low, and it wedges in at the bottom of the Appalachian Mountains. The mountains block it from being able to go any further west, and so when winds come out of the northeast, come down from North Carolina, it blows the cold air down and it traps it against the mountains, and it's called the wedge or cold air damming. There you go. I learn
Okay,
something
that
every
makes
day.
sense.
All right, I've
Thank
got to
you,
go back to
Dad.
this rook game. So
Okay, Dad's got to go back and
Okay,
go hit
good
it.
right,
luck.
sweetie.
Yeah, you're gonna win. You don't even need luck.
So there you go. Not
Okay,
gaslighting.
that makes sense.
Not gaslighting. It's one of Dad's
Mhm.
favorite weather phenomenons is the wedge.
That's crazy
So
that I have never heard him
you
say
have.
that.
You've heard him because he
I'm
talks
sure I
about it
have.
a
And I
lot.
just, well, that's probably why I don't remember it because I've blocked it out at this point.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Okay, so that was a little side, little side rabbit trail. Side rabbit.
Side rabbit. It's like my side chick. I got my side rabbit over here.
That was a rabbit trail we just went back down. So anyway, you were saying you had something that you were going to say.
I don't remember. What were you saying? I don't remember
Well,
what we were talking about.
We were talking about vanity plates, but before that, you were like, "Oh, I've got something."
Oh, I was just gonna say, so I had a friend say to me sometime this week, we were talking about Gilmore Girls, and she was like, yeah, like it's about to be that season, like the fall, like a lot of people watch Gilmore Girls in the fall. And I was like, and I don't understand that because there is no season for Gilmore Girls. Gilmore Girls is a year-round, you cycle through it several times a year thing. Like I actually truly have, like, I guess I understand why it's kind of fall-esque and it's like cozy and coffee but for me, Gilmore Girls doesn't have a season, you know?
You know what it is? It's those people that only drink coffee in the like pumpkin spice latte people. It's those people. That's what it
Wow.
is. It's the
You just
flavor.
alienated like half of our listeners, Mom.
Listen, I'm not alienating them. I'm just saying those are the people that like those types of shows because you and I drink coffee year round. I don't care if it's 100 degrees outside. I'm still going to be drinking coffee.
Right. And that is the Lorelai Gilmore way.
That's right.
So
Coffee.
yeah. Right. Absolutely.
Hook me up to an IV and pump it through,
Yep. I've had 3 cups today. So,
Yeah,
and that's normal.
I've had a good solid 2. And we drink it black. That's the other thing about you and me.
True.
Is we drink our coffee black. So we're pretty
True.
hardcore coffee drinkers, but not everybody is. Some people have to have them loaded up with cream and sugar and flavor and stuff. And so I think it's the pumpkin spice latte crowd that loves Gilmore Girls in the fall because it's just all those smells and flavors
Yeah, and
kinda
I
go
get it.
together. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But for
Yeah,
people who
I
just,
understand.
they drink coffee all the time, they're all the time watchers.
Yeah, no, for
So
sure.
that's the difference. That's the difference in
sure.
the two. So anyway, yeah, glad we got that sorted.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah, currently Rory's with Dean, so like that's kind of annoying.
I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet where they're back together. I hate that
No.
part. I don't even know. It's awful. It's unbelievably awful. So anyway.
Yeah.
You know what Dad and I are rewatching for his second, my third time is Downton Abbey.
Downton Abbey. I knew you were gonna say that. I knew
Because
it.
we want to rewatch it to prepare for when the new movie comes out.
Yeah.
And we'll wait for you to get home to go see it. So
Well, I don't even know if I saw the movie before that. Like, I don't think I'm caught up because all those movies always come out when I'm out of the country.
well, you can
Like, I don't
watch
know what it is, but
It's Amazon
I
Prime. I'm
know.
pretty sure you can watch it. And then when you
Okay.
get home, we can go see it. But we just wanted to watch
Okay.
it again, and we just like
Yeah.
rewatching the same shows. So
I think it's funny because with Downton Abbey, this is like the second or third time they've said this is the last movie, and then there's another movie that comes. So I don't believe them when they say
yeah, but have you seen the trailer?
no.
I'm pretty sure they like sell the house because they're
Mom,
like,
why would you say that?
it's a trailer, and I don't know that for a fact, but I think that's why it's like the end. Plus, also, lady,
That's so sad.
the Dowager Countess she died.
I know.
So,
It's so
anyway,
sad.
yeah. So anyway, we haven't talked about a lot of TV shows on here, especially our one main TV show that has like spanned mine and Dad's married life that we all watch together, and that's Survivor. We have not
True.
talked
We
about
kind
Survivor.
of like hinted at it in
Right.
the first few episodes when the last season was still airing.
But
and
there
then we
was
never
so
talked
much
about
to
it.
talk about. We never could
Yeah.
get to it.
Well, and the season 50, right, is coming
Yeah,
up
it's going to
with
be
all
big.
those old people.
Yes. So
I'm
here's
so
the
excited.
story for people that don't know. When Dad and I were first married, we lived in a neighborhood in Winder, and there were 5 couples. We all lived in the same neighborhood. We all got to be really good friends. And our thing was we got together, it was on Thursdays back in the day, and watched Survivor together every Thursday night. And we called it Survivor Night or Survivor Parties. And we would bring like appetizer type food. And this was before anybody had kids. We watched from season 1. I mean, Dad and I have watched every season when it aired. So that's crazy.
Were y'all
There's been
married
years.
when season 1 came out, or did it come
Yeah,
out before? Okay,
no,
okay,
we were
got it.
married. We were married. We just nobody had kids. And so then we kind of started having kids. And the funny story is like, especially if our neighbors right next door, if the Holt and Jenny were hosting, we would put you to bed in your bed and we would take the
I
baby
know.
monitor next door.
I mean, I respect it. I see you should.
And I would do it again. You know, nowadays things are different and people have baby cameras on their babies and all this crazy stuff. But back then we were much more laid back with our children. And anyway, so if we were down the
Yeah.
street, we wouldn't do that. But
Yeah. Well, when
next door.
us kids got a little bit older, like I loved Survivor nights. And I
Yep.
guess at that point we were in the new neighborhood, but whenever we would go over to the Seagraves for Survivor night or whatever, like it was
Yep.
so fun because the kids just got to run around and play, and like there was
Right.
always good food. It was just so fun.
Yep. Yep. So anyway, so that was fun. Us and Jeff have been together for a long time. Good old Jeff Probst. He apparently somehow has not aged, whereas Dad and I have aged a lot.
Yep. He looks the exact
Um,
same.
Yeah, he's hitting the Botox hard. So anyway, but yeah, so then when y'all got old enough to watch, we all started watching it together. So it's fun. Something I look forward to.
It's so fun.
Yeah, it now airs on Wednesdays, but we save it for Sunday nights. That's our thing. When it's season that comes out, we wait and we watch them on Sunday nights. We order pizza, we eat in the living room. It's like a special thing. So
Yep. I'm looking up when the
new season starts.
next season comes out.
Yeah, I looked it up the other day, but I don't remember what. Okay, so we haven't talked about
Okay,
a lot
wait.
of shows.
Hold on. Maybe it's 49 that's the next one.
49's about to air, but they've already selected the cast for 50.
Okay. That's why I was confused because I was like, okay, September 24th. I will have just gotten home so we can watch it.
Yay! Ooh,
Yay.
so exciting. So people keep asking, when's Rebekah coming home? She's flying home soon. So
I just booked tickets, so
I know. It's exciting.
yep.
So we had a fun visitor up here at Big Canoe yesterday.
I saw. Yeah.
So
Block?
Pop's friend Block, he's kind of a legend, and he
Yes.
has aura. Oh,
I'm sure he does.
we asked Block. I asked him, "Do you know what aura is?" I wish I'd filmed it. I wish I'd filmed it. He said, "Oh, yeah, it's like swag." And I was like,
that's a good way to
it's
explain
like,
it.
okay. He said that he didn't think, he felt like the word aura was only the white people use that term. He was like, "No, black people say swag." And I was like, "Block, text your son right now and use the word aura, see if he knows what you're talking about." And his son did know what he was talking about. So anyway,
That's funny.
but he
That's
came
funny.
up and it was hilarious. He is such a fun guy. And I will
Aw.
say this. So Block is my dad, Rebekah's granddad's good friend. These two guys met at the gym almost 10 years ago. And here's how I asked him yesterday, "How did y'all meet?" And Block said, Mr. Frank was at the gym and he was wearing a Clemson hat, and Block's a big Alabama fan. And Block said, "I'll bet you $100 that Alabama wins." And Pop said, "I'm not betting $100 on that." And Block said, "All right, well, how about whoever the loser is takes the other one out to dinner at Ruth's Chris." And Dad said, "That's more than $100. So Pop said, if Clemson loses, I'll take you to Chick-fil-A. And Block said, "All right, Well, Clemson lost, so Pop took him to Chick-fil-A. And then the next
Aw.
time the teams played, Alabama lost, and Block took Pop to Chick-fil-A. But they over time they started walking at the park, and so Pop
I didn't know that's
is
how it started. That's so
that's
funny.
that's how it started. So Pop is a almost 80-year-old man, raised in the country South during the time of segregation. Went to school when schools were segregated. Block is a huge African American man born in, I mean, he will tell you, in the projects of Atlanta, born and raised there. No, I don't think he was born there, but raised in the projects of Atlanta. And these two men it is the sweetest thing. Block tells Pop all the time, I love you, bud. And
They're like besties.
it's so sweet. And I love it so much because, again, it's like we can overcome how we were raised and learn to love people that were raised very, very, very differently from us. And so they're just such a great example of that. And I love it. So it was so fun having him up here.
That's awesome. I bet
hanging out
Colton
with
loved
him.
it. Another Alabama fan in the house.
Oh, he did. It was so annoying. Well, the two of them was so annoying. But anyway,
Oh my gosh.
if you're an Alabama fan, I don't think very much of that. So anyway, yeah,
Dang.
here we are.
You can still
Here
listen
we
to the
are.
podcast, though. We still want you to
Still
be our
listen to
friends.
the podcast.
After this, people who are Alabama fans who only drink pumpkin spice lattes, they're gonna stop listening.
Yes, or use a poop map because we really dogged on
Yeah.
the poop map. So
Sorry, guys.
just kidding. Actually, one of the sweet girls that uses the poop map texted me and said, Miss Melanie, my friend and I want to start a podcast. Can you tell us how to do it and what we need to do? And I was like,
Aw.
sure. This is what we
You're
use.
teaching
And
the Gen Z kids.
I know. I'm teaching the youngins how to do something. It's great.
So funny.
So
My friend from France, who I've met here, she told me she listened to the first episode. She said she didn't get all the way through it. She only listened to some of it. And she was like, no, you guys are so funny. And I'm like, I'm glad you think that we're funny. I don't know what translates, like what doesn't, like what she'll be like, I don't even know what they're talking about, but
right.
I
Or like,
think it's so funny.
right. Yeah, that's so interesting. You'll have to tell her to give
Yeah.
us feedback, a European point of view on the
Yes.
podcast. So anyway. Well, all right. Trying to think, this upcoming week it's going to be very busy, but we'll get it done so I can get on that airplane Wednesday night and
Yay.
fly over.
So excited.
Yeah.
I have a closing funny thought to share before we
Okay.
do high point and low point.
Okay. Well, I think is there anything else we need to talk about? How's your shoulder, your muscles from working out? Did you get stretched?
Oh, it was fine. I think I told you this on Marco. Yeah, literally after a day, I was fine. So
Okay.
you were right. I think they just got I just needed a stretch. So,
They're sore.
yeah.
When you never do push-ups and then you do push-ups, it's going to be very sore.
Right. Yeah. And
So-
maybe I just won't do them again.
It does make me think there's this guy that I don't know how his reels started popping up for me, but his Instagram is Coach Al Green, or it may be just Coach Green, but he's on Instagram and he does all these. It's so satisfying to watch. Like he's like, if you have lower back problem, do this exercise at X number of days. If your knees are sore, do this, X number of times. I have a whole folder of saved reels of this guy's exercises and stretches to do. Do you want to know how many of them I actually do? None.
Yeah.
I save all these reels.
I do that too. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to try this recipe, or like, oh, I'm going to go here. Never do. Never.
I never look at that folder. I don't ever do any of Coach Al Green's exercises or stretches. And so there you have it. Maybe I would be sore so much if I would, but I just thought that was funny. That's what we do.
Saving them you're halfway there,
That's right. It's the intention, right?
Yeah.
I intend
So
to go.
true.
I intend to go and watch them.
So
And if
true.
someday when I'm sitting around with nothing else to do, I'm going to think, I've got a
Yeah.
whole folder of reels of stretches. I'm gonna go do them
I have so many different folders on my phone like that. It's not even funny.
too. It would be, that's what we should do one episode is to look at our folders of what we have saved.
Yes.
That would be so interesting.
That'd be
I
so
feel
funny.
like I want to see what yours are. I'm
Mhm.
interested to know what yours are. So we'll have to make a
Yep.
note of that.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna put this out on Tuesday and then I fly out Wednesday. I'm not sure we'll record while we're in Croatia. We'll just
Yeah.
have to see. It might just be one of
Mhm.
these things, people, where we just need a week off.
Yeah. We can
So,
put some we're together in Croatia content on our Instagram to
that's
like
right.
fill people's cups during that week where
That's right.
they're really gonna miss
Yeah,
us.
because
So
they're addicted to us now.
no, absolutely. They like wait with bated breath for Tuesday when they get to listen to the podcast.
Because actually, what probably happens is they see it pop up and they're like, "Oh, another one."
I know. They're like, oh, I guess I have to listen to this because otherwise, like, I won't know what Melanie's talking about, or like, she'll know I didn't listen.
No, someone asked me, like, can you tell who listens? And so the answer to that is no. So if you don't like us and you want to stop listening, like, we're not going to know that you've stopped.
Oh, wait, who asked you this? Someone does not want to listen anymore, but they're
No,
scared to stop.
I think it was Miss Harmon. She likes it, but she
Oh.
was like, can you tell, because like on Instagram, somebody watches your reel, it shows you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we don't know who is watching or downloading our podcast. We know areas, we know locations, that sort of thing. Maybe really smart computer people could look up IP addresses and all of that, but we are
Yeah.
not those people. So
I wish we could tell, though. Like, it would make me feel better if I knew who all was listening. I'm like, I don't know.
right, because there's a few people out there that you'd be like, oh,
Yeah. Like, I would be kind of scared to find out.
so true.
Oh, my
So,
goodness.
anyway, so we don't know. So if you're listening to this and you're like, I don't want Rebekah and Melanie to know that I'm listening, your
Don't worry,
secret's
we
safe.
don't.
Your
Yeah.
secret is safe, not with us, because we don't know. So, anyway.
Oh,
All
my
right.
goodness.
Well, I'm going to get up there because, I'm missing out on a lot of rook playing right now.
Yes,
And
so
we do
true.
I had a dream. Oh my goodness. Miss Harmon and I always joke about getting rook tattoos. When we have one of
Yes.
them. So I literally had a dream the other night that I went to get a tattoo and I hadn't planned ahead of what I was getting. And I was at the tattoo parlor and he was like, okay, what do you want to do? And just for our pod listeners, we've talked about tattoos on here. So they know I do not have tattoos. I'm not a huge fan of tattoos. So we've talked about that. So I dreamed that I'm sitting there in the tattoo parlor and I got freaked out because they're like, what tattoo do you want? Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Why did you go if you didn't know?
I don't know. The dream started, I was there. So I don't know how I got there. And I said, don't you have like books for me to look through of examples? So random. So weird. It was the weirdest dream. So
That's
anyway.
funny, Mom.
But we do our family loves to play the card game Rook. And so that's what's happening upstairs with everybody. They're all playing Rook right now, I'm sure. Yep. Oh, I was going to tell you, we did get one upgrade to the Shire. McKinney's house up at school had an air hockey table and they wanted to get rid of it. And so when Dad and I got up here on Thursday, him and McKinney got in Jan, the soccer mom van. That's what Aunt Erin's van is called.
I did not know that.
I don't either.
I was like, what are you saying right now?
She gives everything a nickname, including herself.
Right.
And all pets, people, everybody has nicknames. But her van is called Jan, the soccer mom van. So they measured, the air hockey table would not fit in my car. So they asked Erin if they could borrow Jan. And so they took Jan.
Saying that. You can't say that anymore.
They got in Jan. Oh, collect yourself. And they drove to Dahlonega. They took this thing apart and literally McKinney and Dad said they got the back of her car down. I mean, there was lightning bolts going off all around them. They got the back of her car
Oh my
down
gosh.
and got the thing closed, the hatch, and it just started pouring rain. So they got it back here, got it unloaded and put together. And so it's a big hit this week. It's a lot of
Okay,
fun.
nice.
So
It's in the garage, I'm
yeah,
assuming.
It's in the game room. So now we've
Nice.
got the basketball, ping pong, air hockey, and foosball all in that garage. There's a lot to do.
Basically, any kind of sport you can play on a table, it's in our garage.
True. That's true. So
Nice.
anyway,
That's so
so
fun.
next time you come, you can play some air hockey. I'm
I
terrible
actually
at
love
it.
air hockey. I love it.
Okay. Well,
So I
that's fun.
challenge everyone.
Everyone. Okay. Well, good.
Yep.
I guess Christmas when we're up here will be the next time. So
I'm so excited.
happy Christmas. I know. I
Yay.
know.
It's like my favorite time of year. It's
I
not
know.
Christmas, it's the week after Christmas. I love it.
I know. It's good. Good times.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's move on then to high point and low point. And I remembered last week. Remember how I said one of my friends was like, "Oh, you should make that your high point," and I could not remember
Mm-hmm.
what it was. Well, guess where I had put it? On my notes app where I keep notes for the podcast. I just didn't look last week. So
Just
this is not my high point for for this week, but this is my high point for last week, and that is we have this little dog. Her name is Luna. She's fine. I'm not the biggest pet lover, but I will say this about a small dog. I am so glad that we have a small dog because we have small dog poop. I was having to clean up her poop, and it's so small and easy. And I see these people walking in our neighborhood with big dogs, and it is disgusting. I'm just going to say, if I ever have a big dog, it will not be a dog that needs to be walked. It will be in a fence in a backyard. So it's really nice. Thank you, Luna. I appreciate you for that. And that was my high point from last week. So
should we get Luna on the poop tracker app?
Well, now I will say,
so she can conquest the entire neighborhood.
Might be an interesting thing. Might be interesting. It's so crazy how this episode, that word poop, has come up so much.
I know. Are we going to have to make it our title?
I think it's going to have to be in the title. I was literally thinking the same thing.
Poop.
We'll come up with something.
I don't know. We'll come up with it.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was that. I don't, if you have a big dog, I know big dogs are fun. They catch frisbees and they do fun stuff like that. Yeah. But it's really nice having small dog poop. So anyway,
that's a good point. Okay, so my high point, was probably getting my hair cut because it just felt so good, and I was just like kind of nervous about it, and I had been contemplating maybe I'll just wait another 2 months until I get home, but my hair was like really long and just not looking great, so I'm glad that I didn't wait, and it just felt so nice. Also my hike today was fun too. But
that's awesome. I love that you're still finding you've been there for so long already, and you're still finding cool places close to Zagreb that you haven't been. So I think that's cool. It's fun to live in a city and explore it for a long time. It's something I've never done. So I love that you're getting to do that.
Yep. I love getting out and doing things. So
yes. I would say my low point would probably be, so up here, I don't know if you know this, but we have had dishwasher issues up here for a year.
Yes.
And the dishwasher won't drain. And we got a new dishwasher and it still was having problems. Dad has completely taken the ceiling out in the garage where underneath the dishwasher. He has replaced the pipes. He's done all the things. He put in a new P-trap. He did all this stuff. And Aunt Erin texted me one night before Dad and I got up here. And she was like, "Hey, the dishwasher's not draining." You've got to be kidding me. Now, Dad has put a little thing on there where he can just unscrew it and drain it now out of the pipe. But it's still, we can't fix the ceiling because it keeps getting stopped up and we don't know why. So it's really
That's
frustrating.
so weird.
I know. And Dad's being such a trooper about it. He's not getting frustrated. I'm super frustrated. Every time our cleaning lady or someone's up here and is like, hey, the dishwasher's not draining. And it'll go for a month and be fine. And then it gets stopped up for some reason and it won't drain. So that's my
Weird.
low point. I'm really frustrated about it. But thankfully your dad's not. So, and he's the one that
He's
has to deal
very
with it.
he's very level-headed and
Yeah.
slow to anger.
Frustration. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
This is true. So
That's
that's my low
yeah.
point.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
valid. I remember.
Yeah,
I
it's
know it's been a
frustrating.
whole thing. So
Yeah, for the last year. So
yeah,
4
yeah,
years we have this house, no problems.
yeah. I know.
And
Like,
then
what
all of a
is?
sudden it starts. So I
Yeah,
like
that's
anyway.
man.
Right. Could you think of a low point?
Well, do you have a high point?
I did
Maybe
my
we'll
high point.
combine them. No, your high point. You said that wasn't for this week, though.
Oh, that's true.
Maybe we'll just say like, oh, I shared a high point, you shared a low point. Like, we're good to go. You know?
Okay, I'm good with that.
Me too.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I mean, I can always think of high points, but I know what your low point is, and you need to share about it. An update on your AirPods.
Yes, that would definitely be my low point for the week. However, I just like can't tell that story again because I've already told many, many people.
Okay.
So
The bottom
I'm
line
really,
for our
really sorry.
listeners, yeah, the bottom line for our listeners is apparently there's no fix that Apple can give her for these AirPods. They do not work with Microsoft Teams on her computer, which is what she uses all day long to do her job. And she spent good money on these AirPods and she can't use them for what she purchased them for. And Apple is telling her they cannot guarantee them to be
I can't
used.
return them because they're opened and for literally hygiene purposes is what I keep getting told. Just clean them.
Take off the end and put a brand new end on them.
Well, it's not one of those. The end doesn't. It's like the end doesn't
It's
come
a
off.
4. These are AirPods 4, so
I guess. So.
hey, maybe
And the other thing.
Go ahead.
Oh, the other thing is that I bought noise canceling because I've never had noise canceling AirPods or headphones, and I was like, that might be good. Noises bother me a lot. That might be nice.
Mm-hmm.
It gives me the worst headache. I can't even use the noise canceling part. Like I turn it on and I don't know what it is, but it gives me an awful headache.
Okay, so here's the deal. If any of our listeners were planning on buying themselves the new AirPod 4 active noise canceling earbuds. If you're planning on buying some and you would like AirPods, yes. These are like the best you can get. Noise canceling.
They just came out this year.
Just came out
Noise
this year.
canceling.
Yes.
They're beautiful.
Right. So if you're planning on buying them and you want a little bit of a discount, Rebekah, what would you sell them for if somebody wanted to buy your AirPods?
I saw. Okay, well, I bought them for more than what they're being sold for on Amazon, like the official Apple Store, brand new noise canceling AirPods. I paid more than that, but I would be willing to sell them for $160, which is a little bit cheaper than what Apple is selling them for on Amazon. So if you're interested, let me know. I hope this was a persuasive sales pitch. I hope you're persuaded.
She could put together a PowerPoint if you needed it and send it to you. I'm just kidding.
I can write a press release. I could find an impact story.
Of how it's impacting your budget. Yeah. Well, all right. Well, I'm going to head upstairs and you go enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you.
And we will talk to everybody in a couple weeks.
Yep.
Thanks
Stay tuned on social media for Croatia content.
Croatia content coming soon. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Bye.